Good morning, good morning. Welcome, Calculated Conquest. Welcome. Well, here we are, just before the open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, Derek, what's going on? What is going on? Yeah, PDL swept. Beautiful price action, beautiful. And there's one more PD array down here. 15-minute fair value gap just down there. Right here. It's very close. I think it should be swept. But yeah, good job. Took a sell on the 5-minute fair value gap. On which one? This one? Up there. This was a nice sell setup right there. Just before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. That was a good setup. That was actually a good setup. The upper one, this one. Wow. Oh yeah. This was even more beautiful. Almost like a bearish order block, but not really. Beautiful. Nice one. I'm just wondering if this is gonna go up or not. Or are we just gonna dive deeper into the loophole, to the rabbit hole, I mean. Not loophole. It might go lower. Still a 1 hour gap all the way down there, which is also a 15-minute gap. And that's it. That is it. All right. How is everybody doing? Markets are about to open real soon. I think this 15-minute BC. Yeah, that's a BC right there. Okay. 15-minute BC should be taken out. Almost down there. Just a few points. And that's it. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Gold is also dropping. I don't know how far. We actually rebalanced the new day opening gap. Still dropping more. It can go way further down. Almost like a head and shoulders pattern. I thought that this is going to be a bullish day for gold, but seems like it's not. We're just going to take out some levels. Okay, NQ. Almost there, and there you go. Almost there at the 15-minute gap. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Like it's cutting through butter. That is really something. What a drop. What a drop. Right before the open. Well, not much to do here. Why do I have a connection error? All right, here we go. We have the market open. Good morning, Kirktown. What's happening? All right, the 15-minute BC has been completely rebalanced. And now let's hope that well, there is a Bulenox connection error. All right. Hey, least estimator, thank you. Have fun, everyone. It should be an interesting session because this can be the start of a sell-off too. Look at it go. It's just going down. It just keeps going down. Why does this one have a connection? I have to restart my quant tower. Still keeps on dropping. We just went through like how many points? Almost 40 points down. Alright, let me restart this. How far? How far does this one want to go? I would say sell side liquidity could be at 765. Still going down. No sign of retracement. Look at this drop. 765 could be the next target. What a drop. Look at that. Below the 80s now. Just below the 80s. But still not at 65. Still not there. Alpha Trader, hey there. A lot of option expires for BTC Circle, so I want to see crazy. Oh yeah, that could happen, and I was just reading about that too. It's a good point. Point man is here. Do you know how long the current Bulenox discount? Yes, it's valid until next Tuesday. The 91% is valid until the 31st. So until New Year's Eve or midnight, 30 until the 31. Yeah. Until the 31st. So still have time to shop. And 80% is on until the 1st of January, I think, for option 2 accounts. Yeah, it's until the 1st of January, so 1 day later, the 80%. But it's also good for option 1 too, but it's 80%. So yeah. And 1 day pass with Bulenox. First of January. All right. Okay, so now we took out sell side liquidity there. Where should we go? What does this gonna do? Next target could be, if it's still gonna drop, 666 down there. But I don't see what else is there. Oh yeah, I see what. Next sell side liquidity, if this is sell off at 642 and one more at 601. It's not far. 140 points drop. NQ can do it any time. Super easy. Super easy. Look at that. It's going through 700 now. Maybe you're looking for shorts. The right thing. I'm not sure. It's like, the problem is it can also bounce like super fast. You know, look at this. This one can just bounce like 50 points. Super easy. So I don't want to chase it. Tempting to go for it. Very much tempting to go for it, but I don't think I will. I just can't jump in like this here. I'm gonna put a line to 700 just to see how far we are. Okay, that one has been taken out. Look at that. It's just going down. It's just going down. Oh, it's funny. It's just funny. It's just funny. Look at that. That's how simple it is. Repricing a 1 minute gap here. Here's the level where you can jump into to go below 700. I wonder if it's going to take it or not. If it's going to bust through. Almost gone through. It has to go through the 700, I guess. Or it can just, you know, bounce from here. Did it go through? Yeah, it did. There you go. It was a good scalp for 20, almost 30 points if you guys took it. It was a good possible scalp. Love the stream. Thank you, Kirk. But I didn't do anything yet. I'm just trying to follow what's going on. But thank you. My plan, you know, until we were up here in this area, sorry, in this area, I was looking to go long. But right now, I don't know. My plan currently, if this one's going to be a sell-off, you know, I would see if price goes back up there and maybe take a short. That's the plan I'm looking for. Simon, good to see you back. What's happening? Yeah, I wasn't expecting this sell-off as well. I mean, how far we gone? We just gone from 150 points. It's a healthy drop, definitely, and it can continue down to 666 and even down below the 600. Look at that. It's just going. No retracement at all. Critical support and yes, still love it. Okay, thank you, Kirk. You're not gonna love it. I just have to go out and take another drink and leave you guys here for a minute. Some consolidation, that liquidity, then back down again. Yeah, that's what I think. So I mean, look at the 1 hour. We have some levels, especially on the 15-minute. If you look to the left, we have a fair value gap down there on the 15-minute. These are all 15-minute levels, especially down there at 601. I would say if this keeps continuing, then it should be busting through the 666 level, you know. Yeah, everybody wants to see the center rally, and it's just not. Hey, look at that. Oh my god, it's just happening. It's happening. No, maybe not. Jeez. Sorry, guys. And what does NQ doing right now? There has to be some profit taking on these levels. Gotta be careful, everyone. Santa is going down. Yeah, Jar Champion. Exactly. Please excuse me, guys. I have to take a moment, check something, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Let's follow this, all right? All right, here we are. Sorry for the hiccup here. Looks like we're bouncing back. Ra, hey there. Welcome. Good to see you, Ra. No lower wick on the last 15 minutes. Also, 5-minute gap right here. 5-minute gap. Interesting. What is going on with this? The question now, is this going to go up to that 5-minute CB? Up there. Or are we going to keep continuing lower? $700 is still holding, but how long? That is the question. It's not far, like 25 points away, the fair value gap. And so far, no reaction. I think it wants to push it there to the 41s. No. It's pretty close to take that gap. And it just took it. Nice. Okay, so liquidity has been taken from this gap. And now maybe this is the turnaround. Need to see 60-65 breakout to the upside. Let's check on ES for a second. 65. They're saying 65 up there. Okay, let me check the 15-minute on ES. 65, 65, 65. I thought that, you know, we're gonna go down to 37.50 on ES. That's why I was also, I mean, watching NQ how far it can go, but seems like ES is holding the movement. And if you look to the left, we still have the Jerome Powell gap both on ES and NQ. Look at NQ 1 hour. We have FOMC gap still up there. Took out some levels down here. You know, swept quite some liquidity. What if this one wants to go up there? I'm gonna actually delete the 900. Leave the 22K right there. Asia high is still right there. 66 is still there. Okay, everything is still lined up. For my second payout Apex, they put me under review. It will be okay, Yanix. It will be okay. In many cases, they put people under review. What is Powell gap? The Powell gap is Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Fed. He was putting his statement about the monetary policy on the 18th of December, and the market just tanked absolutely, especially at the press conference. And so this was the FOMC release right there, and it still has not been repriced completely. So that could be an interesting target if price would turn around. But that's just the thing. I just put it there so we will notice. Look at that. Still going down. So you should be okay with Apex. You should definitely be okay with Apex. Look at that. Gonna break the lows again? How far is that? 20 points. To me, it seems like it wants to go down. Let's see if it wants to go down. Let's see if it wants to break that level down there. It has to go below 75 if it wants to do it. Let's see. Let's see if it goes or it stays. We're just gonna, lure in some sellers. Starting to long, yes. Let's go. I'm waiting for the new hourly candle. Yeah, maybe that would be the wise choice. To wait for it. Nothing we can do here. Maybe it wants to break the 666 level down there, but maybe this is going to be the turnaround. It's not going down, is it? I think it wants to push up a little bit more. Get some more orders. Who knows? You know, if it breaks the 85, it's not gonna be far from that 75 then. It's very close now. Here's the new hourly candle. This could be a turnaround here. Let's see what it does. Do you check? Not nowadays. Sometimes I did, but nowadays I don't really check the SMT. I do watch the ES as well, but not so much. I'm not so much checking the SMT divergence nowadays. Oh, nice! I just made $4,300 on a new Take Profit Trader account, which is this one. Yeah. Consistency. Rule wise, this was a nice trade, but look at that, going lower. $601 would be the final target. 601. I maxed out. I full ported it. I had 14. I think it was 14, yeah. But it was just a full port. It was just a full port scalp. Only test account, so not funded account. On the funded accounts, by the way, today, these are the accounts. Today, I passed a evaluation account on Apex today. So made it was like 359. Look at that. I was scalping so much. Look at the commission I paid. I paid 658 in commission, but I needed 359. But I scalped it. Started the day from 52,675. But this one has passed. The other funded accounts, I made about $100 per each. This one $86. 1,335, almost at 1,000, made $83. This one made 117. This one 124, also 1,007. Okay, this one also 124. The Bulenox accounts also made a bit of a profit on the fundeds. Here and here, also $1,300 up on each of those. I passed the Bulenox account here as well, but I haven't requested an activation yet. And the MyFundedFutures account, which I'm recovering from drawdown, also made $91 here, almost back to 50K, this one. And the other MyFundedFutures account is back to profit now, $50,095, but this was also down. I almost blew this account. So the recovery mode was successful. And now we're approaching the 601. Oh, sure. 7 money bag, yo. The best discount currently is with the cheapest one is Bulenox, 91% off from option 1 accounts. So 91% off. But, you know, no activation fee with MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. So check them out. Tick Trader instant funded account 35% or 40% off with the code if you want instant funded account. Strategic Seeker says, I'm suffering even to pass an eval. Don't know what to do. It depends. Do you have a strategy? Do you have a an entry model. You know, how much consistent are you even on evaluation accounts? What is your risk management style? How much you risk? You know, depends on all that. So how much you risk per trade? What is your risk to reward ratio? So first you have to answer these questions. Are you a scalper? Are you holding positions? What markets do you trade? Do you trade gold? Do you trade the NASDAQ? Do you trade Forex? Or all these things come into play to have an answer for yourself. But you know, how you can tell if you have a strategy or not. Well, I know it's not even, I mean, it sounds funny, but sorry for laughing. Yes, exactly. Exactly, strategic seeker. Exactly. You have you know no, you have to have some kind of a checkmark system, like when price does this. For example, let me give you an example, okay? This is just an indicator system that I use, but for example, you say like, okay, you have to have your exponential moving averages or price crossing all the 3 exponential moving averages. You have to have a fractal indicator telling you to go short. You have to see this and this. So some kind of a check mark. You have to be set up with some kind of a system. You have to do a lot of back testing. Merry Christmas, Dario. I wish all the same to you as well, and to your family, and God bless you and your family and everybody. Thank you so much, Dario. So to me it seems like that you're somewhat new in trading, strategic seeker, which is great, but first you should decide what kind of entry model, strategy, concept you want to trade. So you have to learn quite a lot about that if you don't have a system yet. So strategy before you settle with, yes, exactly. How did you know? Well, I had to lose a lot, strategic seeker. I had to lose a lot, and a lot, I mean a lot. You could not imagine. A lot of suffering until I realized this one is good. For example, that the thing that's good for me might not be good for you or to many other trader, because everybody, so at the end of the day, everybody has to carve out their own entry model, entry system, entry rules, setups, etc. So I was losing a lot until I realized that, okay, if I learned this and that, that would be more, I could be more successful. And it took me like almost 2 years to get a payout from a prop firm. 2 years to get a payout. For some other traders, it takes only a month or 6 months. I heard others saying 3 years. For me, it took 2 years to get a payout from a prop firm. And you know, lots of losses. You have to give time to it, you know. I should stick with a strategy before moving on. It's not about the strategy, by the way. Strategy, 7 months. There you go. 7 money bag, yo, made it in 7 months. So the strategy is 10% of your trading. The strategy. There are so many strategies that are profitable. So many strategies that then you can have an edge against the market, right? But 10% is the strategy. 90% is psychology, the mental awareness, or we can call it discipline, whatever you want to call it. But 90% is the proper mindset of being a successful trader. Know when to not enter, knowing when not to chase the price, knowing when not to do stupid things, knowing how to manage your risk, knowing how not to over leverage, knowing how to sit on your hands. Yeah, absolutely, strategic seeker. So Twister is here. Twister has entered the building, everybody. So what I want to say with this strategic seeker is that sitting on your hands and not pushing the button is just as important skill. That's also a strategy. That's also taking a position by not doing anything. You're just watching price until you don't see your setup, evolving around the charts. And when you don't see your setup drawing out on the chart, then you just not take a trade. You don't push the button. And that's also trading by not pushing the button. So what I would say to you, strategic seeker, is to read the book Trading in the Zone from Mark Douglas. It's an old book. Many people were reading it in trading. It's not about a strategy, it's about the mindset. Okay, so Trading in the Zone from Mark Douglas. You can find it online. You can also download it from places in PDF. So check that book. How you doing, Twister? What's going on? Yeah, definitely. Have you ever lost all? And oh, definitely, Alex. I lost it all. I lost it. I mean, literally all. Hey, Bob. Good to see you back. How you been doing? Merry Christmas and happy holidays and happy New Year, of course. Yeah, of course, Alex Trades. I lost it all. Is TopStep still working? I bought an account. The money is taken. But no, they should be working, but I don't know if they have support right now. I think they should be having support. Go into the chat on their website. They should be having a real human representative there. All good? All right. First time, thank you so much for joining the stream, Twister. Welcome. Doing great as well. So, Alex, I definitely lost everything. All my money and savings. But it was like, it's gonna be like 7 years ago almost. So, but I was trading with no prop. I'm not prop firms. I lost it on my own trading account. So my savings, I sold my cars. I put most of the money into trading. I lost it too. And I also lost lots of money on crypto in 2017-18. So I'm not gonna go into crypto for sure. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing, but it's just, I'm just not going to do it. I tried only a bot turning. There should be a step, Bob. No, TopStep is not going anywhere. There should be a step where you can click on real support or human support or human representative or something. There should be some kind of a link in the chat from the bot, or you can just type in real support or chat with support or whatever, and it should be sending you a link or telling you that it's connecting you with support. There should be a way to bypass the chat bot. Okay, so far we took out everything here. So I'm just gonna delete these lines. It's not important anymore. And we are in the silver bullet hour, which doesn't mean anything to me. But Buy side liquidity at 632, which is a 5-minute gap. Five-minute fair value gap. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with that. Quick check on gold. Real quick check. Gold, well, it was technically struggling. The new day opening gap is still there. No direction for now. I'm looking for a long, by the way. I would like to see gold pumping up again, but so far nothing interesting. As for NQ, the next sell side liquidity is obviously this one, 476. And I'm gonna put a line to 500. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like we're going there. It seems like we're just gonna drop down to 500. You've been there too, but I had nothing to sell, so I was drowning. Oh, me too, partially. Because I had to, because I lost my savings, I had to take on some loans to, for my, anyway. The why is not important, but I had to take on some loans to move on with my life. Let's just say that, okay? So I had to put myself into debt because I burned my savings and I sold my cars. Trust me, bro, I was at rock bottom. I was at totally rock bottom there. Absolute rock bottom due to trading. So, and I am not going to, I learned my lesson for life. Look at this. Still going down. Look at this. We're gonna go down to 500. I'm telling you. Wow. So tempted to chase it down to 500, but I just can't. I just can't. I just can't chase this. No way. Jesus. Look at that. It's going. 500 is the next target. Wow. I don't know what the heck is going on here. It's going for 500. Oh, small bounce. Uh-oh. You see, all these bounces, like this one can actually bounce like 50 points in a second. If it, you know. 50 points in a second. Let's see. My strategy or trading style, well, I've been through some stuff, but I like smart money concepts, or you can say ICT concepts, and I do trade those levels. But I'm not an ICT cult member. So I'm not praising ICT's name every night with a candle and chanting his name and praying to him, but I do learn. I learned a lot of ICT strategies, I mean concepts, and in the past couple of months, I tried to simplify my entries with ICT's front. I'm trying to simplify my entries with some indicators that I'm still testing. So, but hey, I made it to some payouts. And I don't know about him in trading wise, but I respect him for the lectures. But as for trading, I have no comment. But you know, I understand that everybody calls him a fraud, and I have nothing. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion. I'm not here to debate anyone. I'm just saying that not too many other people online who are good teachers and putting on so many free stuff on YouTube for education, you know, and that's what mattered me a lot, especially last year. And I told this like 1,000 times. I was in hospital in 2023, and while I was, you know, laying in the hospital bed for weeks, I was learning a lot of ICT concept on YouTube, and I was taking notes, and you know, I was trading evaluation or challenge accounts back last year on Forex Reference. Anyway, I was learning a lot. I was listening to his lectures, and I know there's a lot of BS circulating around his trading experience. I don't care about that. But the lectures were helpful for me. So that's it. But I didn't see anyone else who puts on so much free stuff, educational stuff, to YouTube. So that's why I ended up with learning some of his concepts. And eventually it turned out okay. So he gave you a language to trade the rest is up to you. Oh yeah, yeah. See a fraud, you are the fraud. Sort of. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a fraud or anything, but the way you said it, Kirktown, he gave a language to understand the markets a little bit better, and you know that's all that counts. If you understand the market a little bit better, that's it. So, CT come to you as a ghost in the hospital. No, I was having the laptop in my lap, so I was just, you know, I was just listening to YouTube, and I was writing the notes, you know. But yeah, Twister. So I don't care if somebody calls ICT a fraud, because as I said, I'm not a cult member. I'm not a hardcore ICT member, but I don't care about his Robbins Cup, whatever he's doing right now. Or if he says, I don't care if he says he's the best trader in the world. I don't care. I couldn't care less. His lectures helped me. That's it. I love the constant hate, man. I'm not hating him. For me, it's just a bit of a controversial figure, you know. Maybe that's a diplomatic way to say it. It's a little bit controversial because, yeah. But I respect his teachings, his lectures, and I have no comment on his trading knowledge or whatnot. So, but definitely, you know, there's a reason that he's having the biggest following on social media, right? Now, I could be saying who is a real scammer on YouTube, but I'm not going to say that, obviously, because I don't want to be in a beef with anyone. But I do 100% sure, I'm not saying I know, but I truly believe that there is at least one or two online influencers or so-called traders out there who are definitely scammers. And it makes my stomach, it makes me throw up when I see them teaching how to trade, but I'm not gonna go into that. And Crypto Panda is here. No, I'm gonna tell you. No, not Casper and Romeo. I know them, but I can tell you that I'm not thinking about Casper and Romeo. But I'm not gonna tell you guys who I'm thinking about. But I could point a real-time scammer online, and he's very active. And anyway, I zip it. I zip it now. Crypto Panda, how you doing? How is trading nowadays? Patrick is no Patrick. Patrick is different. Patrick is a different one. Not Patrick Whelan, by the way, but Patrick is a different one. He's running a show. That's what I can say. I have no problem with Patrick. Obviously, he knows some stuff about trading, and he has payouts, and you know he's a showman. Patrick Whelan is a great showman. So I say it for you, sir. Oh. No, I'm not going to do that, Jonathan. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not because you know I don't want to get in beef with a well-known and popular YouTube trading influencer. So no. Diana, good to see you. How you doing, Diana? Good morning and happy holidays to everyone or anyone who just jumps into the stream. Save us from scammers. Trading is hard enough to fall with scams. Yeah. There's obviously no. I'm not gonna say it anyway. So I'm not gonna say name. And I'm actually a little bit regretting that I came up with the topic here. Looks like it might gonna change the direction here. Small structure shift, but maybe not enough to push it up to that 5-minute fair value gap. So you made it to pay out with Elite. Oh, now let's see if they pay out. Congratulations, Crypto Panda. Congratulations. Yes, Bulenox is how should I put this, Jonathan? Bulenox is not such a big prop firm as like Topstep or Apex or whatever. Bulenox is a smaller one, and also Bulenox has absolutely zero social media. So they don't have a Discord. They have a Twitter account which has been updated like 2023 in 23. They have absolutely zero social media presence. But yet, all I can tell you is I received a couple of payouts from them and they pay like clockwork. So no questions asked, boom, they just pay you. So obviously we had no issues. We heard people being denied by Bulenox as well, just as the other prop firms. Like even Topstep denied people. So, but otherwise, no issue with Bulenox. Say it is good for now. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna say it. But there is one particular that it screams that he's a scammer. You know, if you don't realize that he's a scammer, and he actually has a huge following. Okay, zip it now. Stop it, Tom. I'm stopping it. Okay, no more words. So upcoming changes, the most, if not all, prop firms starting in January. Yeah, so about the new prop firms, I actually hope that the regulators will step in as soon as possible. So I'm guessing the small prop firms are going to have some issues, you know. It's not tomsabo. That guy is cool. That guy is absolutely, he's good looking also. That's a cool guy, so it's not tomsabo. Hersho, what's up? Just coming to say Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Hersho. I wish you a Merry Christmas to you and your family, and God bless. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you so much. AI Tom. Yeah. MyFunded increasing their cost. Yes, exactly. And not just MyFundedFutures, but I'm just gonna, it's not confirmed, but other prop firms are going to raise prices next year as well. So even TopStep TV, we're talking about changes, possible changes in the prices next year. So who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's not tomsabo. He's cool, and he's a good-looking guy, obviously. You know. So he's all right. He's legit. All right, looks like we're going down to the 500. It's gonna break the 12. You love his mustache? Yeah, I know. He has a good one. Yeah. Right. I'm going crazy here. But being crazy is good, actually, right? So you can all be a little bit crazy. You know what? I think this one's gonna go lower. At least 30 points. I'm not jumping in, no way. No way I'm jumping in here. It should be breaking the lows there at 14. Almost down there. There you go. Oops. Are we gonna see a bit of a bounce here? Maybe wants to break the 500 level down there. Not sure. Okay, it took it. And 500, here we go. Think we go to test at 476. Yeah, I think so too. The problem is that, as I used to say, it's too low to go short and too low to go long. Also, it feels like gold still wants to drop a little bit more, which is interesting, but Jesus, my chair is squeaking. I like the expert account in MFF with no consistency. Yeah, any other prop firms? With no consistency rule, let me see. Take Profit Trader has no consistency on the funded account. So the only thing with Take Profit Trader, and I do like them, I think they're going to be one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest ones, is that the daily loss limit is a hard breach. So if you breach the daily loss limit, then it's gone. You lost the account. So you cannot come back in the next day and continue. That's the big negative thing. Otherwise, everything is cool. And of course, no news trading on the funded account. No news trading. Tier 1 news. But otherwise, no consistency rule. You know. Top Step also, yeah, no consistency. But I think Top Step is going to change some of their rules. And we were talking about this in the London session because it was on Top Step TV the other day. Michael Patek also were talking about it, that they are going to monitor the XFA accounts, and they are going to close the accounts for traders who are practicing some gambling behavior on the XFA accounts. I think they're bleeding money on those XFAs, and they just want to get rid of some prop gamers, you know, mostly I think because of the consistency rule. But Top Step is definitely one of the OGs, so absolutely big enough. The activation fee for Top Step is $149. For Take Profit Trader, there is no activation fee. But you know, the account is $102. The 50K account is $100, $102, I think, with the discount. Monthly until you don't pass. But there is no activation fee. So similar to MyFundedFutures, at least for now, they don't have an activation fee. They might bring it back because they said it's going to be a limited time until no activation fee stays. But yeah. So $149 on Top Step. Hey Daniel, welcome. Welcome to the channel. What's going on? How was the holiday? It's still on, I guess. So Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, expert account is basically one of the most simple accounts that you can get with no special stuff. Thank you, Bob. It was good. It was good. All right, Daniel. Vivian, hey. Yeah, it was great. I was back home. It was great, and thank you for the message on the channel. I hope you had a Merry Christmas too, and thank you again. And of course, a successful New Year. I mean, you think Bulenox is the current best option for 50k? The cheapest one for sure. The cheapest one. I mean, 50k account wise, the activation fee is $148. So yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely the cheapest one. For otherwise, you know, depending on your trading style and how much you want to pay for an account, but definitely the cheapest. My grandma says, "You're a cutie patootie." Thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Say that I wish the best for your grandma and happy holidays and and the best new year ever. You know, the only limitation that I was reading about Bulenox is the multiple master account. You can only, yeah, exactly. Also, and no copy trading with other prop firms. So they just changed it recently. No copy trading between other prop firms with Bulenox, and they now filtering those kind of traders who are full porting their accounts. So using all the contracts for one specific trade to have those windfall days. So what you have to do is try to go with an average position size. It's not that strict rule. They just want to filter out the gamers, but basically that's it. So yeah. Yeah, you can copy trade between Bulenox accounts, but for example, you cannot copy trade, for example, using a MyFundedFutures account as a master account and copy trade it to a Bulenox account, or use Bulenox account as a master account and copy trade it to another prop firm. I don't know. I don't know how they check it. I have no idea if the copy trader, for example, Replicanto or Quantower or some of these have a digital signature or ID or whatever next to the trade, or there's some sign of it on Rhythmic Trader for someone is copy trading. But I don't know how they check it. No idea. They say that even Replicanto's stealth mode can be detected by somehow. I don't know. But that's one of their new rules. So no copy trading, only in between Bulenox. Yeah. Apex accounts to copy trade. Yeah, don't do it. I don't know how they check it, Roll. So we did not heard from anyone until now that who was denied for a payout because of copy trading with other prop firms, but it's in the new master account agreement. It's in the new master account agreement that all sorts of copy trading is prohibited. So, what can we do? It is what it is. It is what it is. Any prop firm to do that. All my PAs are well. You know, if you want to go with another prop firm, obviously the most accounts you can get is with Apex, but I would go with MyFundedFutures or Take Profit Trader. If Take Profit Trader, if you go for base hits, but I would go with MyFundedFutures or Take Profit Trader. And as we were talking about it, MyFundedFutures is going to increase the prices next year or so from January. So if you want to get a quote-unquote cheaper starter account right now, even if you pay with ACH Wire, you can get it as low as $76, but only if you pay with ACH Wire transfer. Other than that, currently nobody's affiliate code is giving you an extra discount, unfortunately. But still, if you would like to use my code, just type it in the checkout box and it gives some credit to the stream. But I'm not saying because of that. I'm still trading with MyFundedFutures. TopStep is also good, by the way. I'm not affiliated with TopStep, but I can recommend that TopStep is still also very good. You can have up to 5 XFA, but keep in mind that as soon as you have enough payouts, TopStep is going to move you to a live account, and you cannot continue to trade your simulated funded accounts, which I think is going to be the way with the other prop firms too. But who knows? I want to leave Apex. I'm just looking for more. Yeah, exactly. I know. So, Raul, I'm saying TopStep is good. MyFundedFutures is good. Take Profit Trader. For example, Trade Day is very good too, but they only let you to trade one account. And if you want instant funded accounts, I would go now with Tick Trader. Tick Trader is definitely a good one. So, for instant funded, they've been around since years. Lots of positive reviews on Trustpilot, so no issue there. I have no entry, by the way. I'm also waiting for a possible reversal, but I just have no entry. And let's just do a recap. Does Apex still require you to set TP? No. Yeah, I was asking about the same question, Vivian, from not from Apex directly, but I saw a message from their support as a screenshot about that. And I also watched the videos, and they're not specifically requiring you to put a stop loss on each and every trade. But if they see that you are closing down your positions, like, you know, within that 30% drawdown rule, you know, that 30% per trade maximum drawdown, which is a soft rule. So if they see that you're managing your risk, you're not required to use a stop loss, as long as they're seeing, you know, before every payout request, they're going to check and see if you know, went through that 30% level. Otherwise, it's not a hard rule. And yeah. And they also let you to trade the news as long as you're not doing it in both directions, like hedging between multiple accounts. No bracket orders, obviously, at news trading as well. But if you have a position open before the news and you have a proper stop, whatever, then you can leave it on for the news. For example, if you're not full porting as well, that's also, it's okay. 20 PA accounts now. Oh, nice. I'm also trading with Elite Traders, but I actually didn't trade with them like at least a week ago. I have a evaluation account, but I have so many prop firms to go with, and that's why I said I think I'm gonna tone it down and stay with the well-established ones, the biggest ones. Cup and handle bottom on ES. Let me check. Under 1 minute. Ooh. Something like that. Yeah, you're welcome, Vivian. So Vivian, basically the thing is, just use proper risk management. If you don't have a stop on your trades, it's fine as long as you close them in a proper loss. If unfortunately it goes to a loss, just close them. Don't let it go 30% below your safety net level. So it's cool. That's all you have to keep in mind. These rules, as Apex CEO said in their video, is not against the traders. It's against those individuals who are trying to game the system with multiple accounts, with multiple registrations. They're trying to game the system with full porting accounts. So that's what it's for. As long as they see someone's account being traded properly, you know, there's gonna be no issue. That's it. Okay, let's do a recap. Let's do a recap about the accounts. So, for today, I have passed this Apex evaluation account. That's gonna make me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 funded accounts with Apex. On this funded account, I'm up to 1,335. Only a small profit today, $86. This one, $83, almost at $1,000. I had to restart everything in this month, so that's why it is. $117 above $1,112. This one also made $124. This is also above $1,000, $1,176. This one also $124. The Bulenox accounts are doing a little bit better, up at 1,517. This one also up 1,474. I passed an account, has not been activated, so basically we have 3 accounts there. But the MyFundedFutures accounts are getting slowly recovered. This one only needs like $237 to recover. And I almost blow that account, but this one is back to profit again. With $95, I managed to recover the losses. But this account was almost blown away. So I hit the daily loss limit like 2 times with this. And I managed to recover this. And the Take Profit Trader account, this one is, today I full ported 150k account, so it's up at $4,300, almost 44. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to give back more or give back to the market. So 10 points. What's up? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Actually, a Green Friday. So I don't really want to give back to the market. Oh, by the way, totally forgot that the milestone account, it's only evaluation, Crypto Panda. Unfortunately, it's only evaluation account. I tried to full port them, and you know, the first phase is okay because, you know, but when you go into, because of the consistency rule, I tried to hurry up with the rest of the profits. I always mess up something. But yeah. And also totally forgot to say that MyFundedFutures is still having the milestone account, which is the instant funded account. So check it out. Okay, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna call it here. Honestly, the kill zone is almost over. I'm green overall. I don't want to give it back. So that's it for me. It was a short stream, but still it was okay. I'm not going to push it more because I'm good on this Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back as usual for next week as well. And don't forget, some new sales are going on. Thank you again for being here and for the support. If you would like to keep on supporting, please use my codes and links. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and happy holidays until the meantime, all right? See you guys next week. Cheers, everybody. God bless.